Hey everybody, Daniel Fusco here, and welcome to today's 2-minute message. So I have a simple question that I want to get at today. Can you change somebody else? And you know what the answer is? No, you can't. Each person created by God is responsible for their own life. And I'm here to tell you that if you spend your life trying to change other people, you are in to be completely saddened by the lack of skills that you have in that department. Why? Because God did not create you to be the vehicle to change other people. God gave you the responsibility to change yourself. Now, here's what I want to encourage you right off the bat. If you're one of those people, and let's be honest, a lot of us are like this. If you're one of those people who feel like it's your job to change everybody, I want you to take all the energy you want to change everybody else, and you need to change that about you. Because I'm here to tell you that God's way for you is you have more than enough in your hands with yourself. You don't have to worry about everybody else. And really, the only way that we have a hope of being a help in changing others is to let God transform our lives. See, I like to say that transformed people transform people. No, not that when God transforms us, we get to transform others. When God is changing us, then God can begin to leverage the transformation in our life and move through our lives, and through the changes in us, other people will take notice, and then God's transformation flows through us to other people. But see, the thing is you're not changing anyone. God is changing you, and because God is changing you, now God is using those changes in you to be able to draw different things out from other people. Now, this is a huge change, because a lot of times people say that we should love the sinner but hate the sin. The idea is we should love people, and we realize that people are not only what they do, but we do not like the issues that are there. But I like to take it to the next step, that you should love the sinner, but you should hate your sin. And what that means is that for each one of us, there's things that needs to be changed in each one of us. And we're so busy trying to fix everybody else that we're not taking the energy to say, God, how do you want to change me? And what I've learned in my life is that, sure, I can see other people's mistakes all the time. But if I say, well, how am I like that? I almost always find similar struggles in my own heart. So rather than trying to deal with them, I need to deal with myself. Now, doesn't that sound a little bit like what Jesus said? That if you notice the speck in your brother's eye, that you should first remove the plank from your own eye. And then once you do that, then you can help your brother with his speck. See, you notice the speck, but the speck doesn't lead you to want to change them. To check, like, okay, I see the speck. What do I have in my own eye? And then you realize you have way more than a speck. You have a whole particle board in your eye. And then you deal with that. And then once you get there, then there's the opportunity to potentially change somebody else. So listen, don't change other people. Every time you know something about somebody you don't like, turn your eyes back to yourself and say, what does God want to do with me? And then as God is transforming you, then you might be able to help somebody in a spirit of humility, not changing them, but your change will be an impact as they're changing. Now, this is what I want you to do. First, I want you to share this video, because this is a huge thing, and lots of relationships are breaking down because someone thinks that they're supposed to be the Holy Spirit in someone else's life. And listen, you're not the Holy Spirit in someone else's life. At best, you're a friend, you're a companion, but we want the Holy Spirit to be that. And in the comment section, let's talk about what this looks like. What does it look like to, instead of judging other people, instead of trying to change them, where we take that energy and we work on ourselves? And it'll be a great way for us to be able to kind of grapple with what we're talking about here today, because we want to be transformed, that God can transform other people through our lives. And God bless you today.